Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. Anywhere you spot!
We didn't leave the hotel for 2 days.
How did you know how to decipher this?
It took time.
I bet.
Okay, so
this is on the last will and testament.
yeah, isn't that weird?
That's weird.
I don't know what that is, but that's what it says.
Everything means something to me.
Yes. Well, as it should. Okay, so the first 8 lines. There's that number again.
How many columns are there? 6, 9, 12, 15, 17?
Yeah. So here's what that, and this is just one-to-one letter substitution. This one was easy. I did this one in 45 minutes. This is what it says. The 325-year compilation of old and new writings is not the infallible Word of God, but the fallible compilation of the Roman Catholic Church to support their doctrine.
Oh my goodness.
That is the most succinct and perfect way to sum up the Council of Nicaea.
Yeah, it is.
It's beautiful. We got that right away. And so you know what we did then?
What?
Tighten the seatbelts.
Yeah, that's
heavy.
Mm-hmm.
The next part, which is 6 lines of strange characters.
Yes.
Okay. That alphabet we've seen before, but this was slightly modified. Same characters with additions, but we recognize it, we were able to figure it out. It says this, translated from the original Aramaic by Brother Simon for the poor knights of Christ.
The Templars.
That's what they used to be called before they were called the Templars.
Yep.
Now, I got all hung up on the poor knights of Christ. What the hell's the?
Right, what is that?
Well, guess who figured it out?
Janet, probably.
Don. Usually it's the goddess, right?
It usually is.
It was Don. He goes, it's a tell. And then I went, oh my God. The first the is telling you. The rest is the cipher.
Holy shit!
Four Knights of Christ is the cipher
That's
phrase.
the cipher phrase. Hollywood's gonna want a word with you.
Guess how many letters are in that cipher phrase?
How many?
How many bones in your skull again?
What did we say? 20?
2.
22.
None of this is coincidence.
No, it's not.
The next part, which is in Numbers.
Right?
Encrypted by Brother Leonidas for the Order of the Grail, 1897. So let me tell you one thing we did not talk about on the Kensington runestone. Remember I talked about the codes? I told you about the dating code.
Yes.
I didn't tell you about the Grail code.
No.
The first 4 letters. Remember I did that microscopic work and I put them in the folder?
Yes, the unknown mystery runes are...
The first thing was the number 8. The very next thing is the word G in Gotlander. And there's an extra dot in the upper right arm that doesn't belong there. Went in the folder. The next letter singled out was, the next thing was a hooked X that had another hook. Normally the hooked X has a little hook in the upper right arm.
Yes.
This one had a hook on the lower left leg. Put it in the folder. By the way, the hooked X is being used on the Kensington runestone for the letter A. And it looks remarkably like the Hebrew, a straight line stonemason's version of the Hebrew Aleph.
The letter A.
Which is the first letter in the Hebrew alphabet. It's being used for the letter A within the Kensington inscription.
So we've got GRA in the folder.
Remember that funny L?
Oh, no. You're kidding me.
Well, there's another one
Okay.
that has the one I talked about, which is the dating code in Sinclair.
Yeah.
That goes all the way across on both of the vertical lines. But there's another one just before that, an L that has a little mark on one side. Put that in the folder. What do we have?
Gral.
Which in medieval Old Swedish is Grail. That Grail. Could this be the same order?
It has to be. It's too many things line up.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going with it.
I think you have to. Everything just lines up.
This is too much. Okay. Okay, now we're going to get into the meat, and then we're going to get to the finale. So the rest of this is numbers that go on for that page, the next page on the other side,
Right.
this page and that page, all the way to here.
Why do we have spaces here? Do those mean something?
Well, just in the beginning.
Right.
And I think maybe they were trying to help. I don't know.
Okay.
But it goes all the way to here. Okay? But I don't want you to see this yet.
Okay.
And I'm just going to read it. MF.
MF.
That's what it says. MF. Equals MG.
Okay.
You can do it.
MF equals NG.
It's an acronym.
Male, female?
Close. My father.
My father. My goddess? Oh, my father, my goddess. Before goddess.
You know what? Why couldn't it be the goddess? We assume. See, this is what you got to be careful of, is assuming. You just said goddess, but we said my God. Let's see. Okay, let's keep going. So MF, my father, equals MG. So it's either my God or my goddess. Father, Genesis chapter 1. Let us make man in our own image. Genesis chapter 1 plus 3, 5, 16. Let us make man in our image. In the image of God made he him. To make more, he needed a female, so Eve. They made Cain and Abel. Cain slew Abel, and MF put his mark on him. IHN.
What's IHN?
In his name?
In his name, right.
That's what we think. And banished him to Nod, so none there would kill him. But if Adam, Eve, Cain are the only people, who is in Nod?
Right.
Hello? How can they be the first people? Right. They got banished to a city that's got people. Know this. Then they were not the first people, but the first Jews. Chapter 6, 5, 2. Chapter 6, 5, 2. It says it twice. I don't know why. And the sons of MF saw the daughters of men and found them pleasing in their sight, and came and knew them. And they settled in the land of Nod, where Cain was sent. So their children enjoyed life for its pleasures, both male, female, male, male, and female, female.
Oh my.
This does not procreate or honor MF, so he destroyed them all. But flood nor fire succeeded. Thus, the sons and daughters of natural man filled the earth. Yet nowhere did they mate with a Jew till Lisbeth. So let's back up. I take this as homosexuality is okay.
That's what I read.
I've always thought that. None of my goddamn business what happens in people's bedrooms.
That's right. But this is a problem.
Well, or is it?
It's not for me, but it's a problem for the church.
Well, they might have to rethink that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, gets better. To Elizabeth, who I think is referring to the mother of John the Baptist.
Yep.
This does not procreate. The sons and daughters, natural man, filled the earth. Nowhere did they mate with a Jew. To Elizabeth. Who's they?
Who's they?
Seeing it work in 6 weeks, showing signs of being pregnant.
Right.
The angel Anton came and knew my mother. What's happening here?
What is going on here?
You tell me.
You tell me.
No, you tell
The
me.
angel Anton.
Knew my mother. Who's talking?
Holy shit, is this an autobiography? Is this Yeshua's autobiography in the first person?
Well, if you're not sure now, you're gonna be.
Oh, okay. I watch my language.
No. You can say whatever you want. It's your show. But Jan and I chose MF. Then know this, Adam and Eve could read or write, thus the tree of life was not a tree, but a book that spoke. The fruit chapters numbered 1, 2, 3, etc. So, MF looked like man, except for intelligence, hence the book to store it all. MF and his wife Asherah, called Wisdom, who is referred to as wisdom in the book of the Wars of the Lord, who calls down the silver beast. Her name was Wisdom. She's right here again. Rebuked his brother for having led Eve to open the book and sent him out of earth to Arcturus.
To Arcturus, the star. What is Yeshua on about?
I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Okay.
This is what it says. And I can say this, we got this right. This isn't some screw up. And when this is published, and I'm going to publish this, you can decipher it for yourself. If you need help, I'll help you. It's not easy. It's freaking hard. But this is what it says. But he returns when called, for many follow him. Here, what of the serpent? Natural female mated with my uncle and got the creature with legs that crawled from the waters, and over time came to be natural man, strong and large of stature, worshiping its ancestor.
This is Jesus talking about evolution.
A fork in the road became the snake. Another natural man and woman. So if you follow me, whether you turn right or left, you will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." That's what it says. There's a lot to unpack there.
There is.
And I don't think we're going to do all that today,
No.
but I want you to look at something.
Yeah.
This is the end of right here.
Okay.
See the numbers?
Yes.
There's something in English right here, the last line. What does it say?
As I am allowed to say.
Ooh, nobody gets it that fast. Good job. Okay.
Is that Yeshua saying that? And who would not permit him to say?
Okay, well, we'll answer that question right now. Another notch. It's going to get real now, brother.
Okay.
So this is the message. Okay. So now look at that page.
Yep.
And turn it wrong way. Yep. Now, you see these letters? How many of these are on that page?
How many letters?
No, rows of letters, or lines of letters.
6.
No. This is 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
6.
6.
Okay, now flip it over and count the line. 6 plus.
6 plus.
Just go right down.
17?
Plus 6. No, it's 22.
I didn't count the blank line.
No, you don't count the
Don't count the blank line. It's 22.
22. Okay, so remember the cipher phrase?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is this. You set up a grid system, which I did. I did this part. And you just put power of God, or the 4 Knights of Christ. Power of God is within you is another one from other messages. The 4 Knights of Christ. Then what you do is you start with the letter A. No A in that. No B in that. C, Christ. You take this first row of letters, right here.
Yep.
You go to the C, and you put it this way. These letters that are horizontal, you put this way. Then you go to D, you go to E, God. You pull the next line. You put that under the E, the first E. The next line, if there's a, follow me,
I
all
do.
the way through the alphabet.
It's a ship
And then
cipher.
all 22 lines fill in. Then you read it this way. That's how you do it. This is what that says. I, not entirely human.
Oh my goodness. That's what that says? I'm not entirely human. Oh my goodness.
Well, didn't he kind of allude to that before?
Yeah, he did.
Haven't we been kind of prepped on this with these frickin' messages for the last several years?
Yeah. He's from Arcturus.
I'm not saying.
You're just reading the message.
I'm just reading the message. I, not entirely human. A rupture of the small intestines was not enough to kill me. I slowed my breath and was declared dead. My cousin of my father's side had me rest in the family tomb. Boom!
Until Easter egg, I guess.
Telpiat.
Telpiat, the family tomb.
Oh,
And is the rupture of the intestine the spear of destiny?
gotta be.
On the cross?
And you know, it's right there.
It's right there.
The intestines come way up.
So he didn't die on the cross, he slowed his breath.
Remember, he's not entirely human.
That's what he said.
I'm not saying.
He said it. I'm not going to argue with him.
I'm sure. Now that I know he's alien, I'm not even for sure not arguing with him. My cousin of my father's earth father's side had me rest in the earth's fathers. So, okay. Had me rest in the family, in his family tomb. I healed myself, and my wife came and freed me.
Mary Magdalene.
Who's there?
She was there
When he leaves the tomb.
at the resurrection. Yeah.
We traveled to the north and preached a joint religion of male and female. You know where the north is?
Where?
Scotland.
That's where they preached.
Went to France first and then to Scotland. Beyond Hadrian's Wall to the Isle of Iona.
And there are local legends
All kinds of them.
talking about Jesus.
I've been
being-
there. Yeah. We bore 2 children, Judah and Sarah. We know their names. Returned to Jerusalem. And finally, I ascended to my Father. My body returned to my cousin's family tomb. I was doing a happy dance when I read that.
I know.
My spirit will return at the end of the 6th day, June 6th, by the new counting, 2,999 at 6 p.m. So said my Father. But beware, 6, 6, 26. at 6 p.m.
This June?
I'm just reading it. That's my interpretation.
The Council of Nicaea would have rearranged the calendar by now, by when this was written, yes? So he would know those dates. Would he?
6/6, June 6th of this year. Now you know why I said to you earlier there's an urgency here.
Yeah. And the other year, is that Hebrew year?
By the new counting, I interpret that to be
The renumbering.
900 years from now.
Okay.
2,999 at 6 p.m. Also, be not fooled by the false prophet, spelled Profit. We checked it. And his clone, who will rise on the third day after his death. Clone?
Clone. Should know what that word even is. I know, we're just reading it.
Know this, in the beginning was the Word, and that Word was God. There was none before him, there was none after him. The Word is eternal.
And that concludes the scroll. And what do you think this means for us?
I think it's talking about right now. And I think 6/6/26 is right now. The question is, look, I mean, this is incredible, okay? Because what's happening, it's like this backwards spinning is spinning faster and faster every day, literally every day. And what is the date? It's almost March 1st. March, April, May, June. That's a little over 3 months from now.
And what does he think is going to happen? I can't. You can't.
All he says is beware, but beware.
But you can't help but connect that to 666 even.
Well, here's something that's interesting. What's 6 plus 6?
12.
Plus 6 p.m. 18.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6.
Back to 24 again.
Plus 2.
26.
Divide by 2.
Then 13 again. So the sacred geometry shows up in this as well.
I mean, I'm at a loss.
So
AJ, I mean, I'm just blown away by this, and I just think this is why I want to get this out.
So if this is real, his descendants walk among us now?
Remember when I told you I was contacted about disclosure?
Yeah.
Just in a nutshell, this guy called me and told me that he was with the government and the DOD, with NASIC, the National Air and Space Investigative Center.
Well, that intelligence center.
Intelligence Center. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their logo is a sphinx with a star.
I think that's right, yeah. This is about 6, 7, 8 years ago. Anyway, he said, and I said, why are you calling me? And he said, well, you know, you have a platform and you seem to be credible and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, how do I know you are who you say you are? So we went through that process, and he actually came and stayed with us 3 times. And then once he convinced me that he was who he said he was, at least in my mind, then I was given materials to read and online stuff and
Talking points to say?
yeah, we went through and came up with talking points. But as this was happening, there was other stuff happening. Like the 20th anniversary of working at the Pentagon after 9/11. And the guy that I worked with, who was in charge of the whole thing, Alan Kilsheimer, was having a 20-year gathering of everybody that worked at the Pentagon. And I was invited, and I was getting ready to go. And as we got closer and closer, our friend, who went by the name of Holden, which I knew was not his real name, and that's fine. I didn't really care. He and I were getting to know each other, and we would talk about things. And he told me about his personal life, like his being recruited out, basically right out of high school, because he was a smart guy. And he started off with the government doing boots on the ground stuff, going after human traffickers, is what he told me. And then when he was about 30, as I recall, he said that he was in one mission and they were going after a bunch of kids, and one of the guys that was holding them had a bomb and blew himself up. And he was on the other side of the wall and he got hurt bad, to the point where he could no longer do boots on the ground stuff that obviously he was very proud of and he enjoyed. So they gave him a desk job, and this was his desk job. He had demons, and it was quite obvious. And actually, he and Jerry got into it one time.
Really?
We had Jerry over for a dinner.
The hour of judgment is at hand!